Lads, the transfer window has officially wrapped up. It's international break. So for today, in this episode, we're going to be ranking all of the summer moves, good, bad, and pretty much categorizing them in these following 4 sections. You know, top signing, good signing, mid, and chopped. So before we get into today's episode, make sure you guys go drop a like, comment down below what you guys think of our rankings and where you guys would actually add these players in these categories below. Join the Discord, sub to the channel, and Keeks. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
I'll give you the honor to choose a first player of this 3 rows. Keeks, go on. We're gonna hear. I
think we gotta go with the biggest one of the summer.
Okay.
And it's been the talking point the entire summer. It was a failed transfer at some point. At some point, it wasn't even gonna go through. Alexander Isak has finally made his move to Liverpool for 170 million.
That's insane.
In US dollars.
Okay, dollars.
But still, 170 million is ridiculous.
That's insane. The fact that they actually pulled this move after everything that went on and then still on the last day.
On top of it.
Liverpool, shameless, man. Shameless. Breaking the transfer record twice in one window. Man.
And still avoiding FFP because they made a shit ton of.
I don't even know. Is that even a thing anymore, lads?
For the most part, yes.
A thing anymore.
It's because there was a shit ton of departures también way. They made a ton of profit. So like they kind of look at that as well and see that they can't fine them for anything because they haven't made a ridiculous spending.
Right. I think it's easy to say that this player goes into the top of the elite signings because, I mean, I think we mentioned it before that like as a footballer himself, Isak might be better than Haaland at one point.
That's crazy.
I'd say as a footballer.
I'd say that the two,
as a footballer, he is a better footballer.
I'd say they're the 2 best strikers in the league.
Yeah, they are. But now at Liverpool, we're gonna see another level of Isak, and I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, I'll go next. I think I'll go with. Let's see. Who should I go with? I'll go with Mastantuono. I'm going to put him in. Or chopped.
Chopped?
I think so.
Mid
or chopped.
Mid would be cool.
Maybe if we get towards the end of this list, we'll put him on the edge, on the far back of mid. But for one, I kind of never understood the hype on Mastantuono. I tried to really see it in the Club World Cup. I tuned into the game against Osawa Reds. I saw the game against Rayados, against Inter, and not really. Like, it wasn't a player that for me was like, oh, this is Madrid caliber. This is Madrid type of player. And especially when Madrid right now have Brahim Diaz, Arda Güler, and still Rodrigo. Like, if we were to list these wingers and forwards, he is like way below any of those other players. These guys have an upper level tier in their team. And as a player as a whole, Mastantuono is not, for me, in my opinion, nowhere near. I think he would have benefited off going
anywhere else.
And then into the first team. Like if Madrid had signed him to really grow him as a player or have him get used to what the Spanish league is, it would have been like, okay, sign you and we loan you to Sevilla, a team that is competitive enough to play, good football. Mm-hmm. And I think at Sevilla he would have been fine because I mean Sevilla likes those type of players.
So you don't think he was ready for such a big move?
No. Okay. To be honest, I'm gonna go mid. And I don't see the potential.
I'd have to agree. I think the hype kind of escalated very quickly, especially in terms of him playing in Argentina. Okay. He was a left-footed right winger. People obviously saw glimpses of a certain somebody, and they got hype. Is he a talented? I reckon so. I think he's a decent player. Is he Madrid starting caliber? Fuck no, absolutely not.
No.
While I do see the potential, I think it's definitely there. I don't think it's there for Real Madrid. I do think there are more competent and more European proven players that can definitely start over him and should start over him. So I think mid is perfect.
Perfect. Now, let's go to a Man U player. Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Lamens?
No, not Lamens. Where's Šeško? Where's Šeško? Šeško right here.
Top.
No? Yo, you going Šeško top?
Oh, I thought you meant is that not Šeško?
Oh, it is Šeško. Who's this? Oh, that's Šeško.
So Šeško's sick.
Anyways, you can't even see that Šeško over there. So regardless, whatever. This is the Šeško that's actually visible. Where are you placing Šeško on this board?
Good. I think good. Yeah, I think
okay.
good.
I think I would agree.
He's still young. Obviously, he hasn't adapted yet. He missed the fucking sitter versus Rennes.
He honestly, right now, Šeško doesn't look like that guy.
No, not at all.
I'm closer to putting him to mid, but I can't, be a hypocrite because I like Šeško and I liked him and I actually wanted him at Arsenal, but Good. Sounds good.
He's decent. We have obviously seen what he can do. He does this for club and country. The guy's an aerial threat. What is definitely lacking right now at the moment is, of course, like every other fucking Manchester United player, service and confidence.
True.
There's no confidence flowing in anybody in that side right now, apart from Mbeumo and Cunha, who just got injured. So it's just not looking good. Sesko, I still have open him. I want to give him more time because the season barely started. Overall, I still think it was a good signing. I don't think it was an elite signing, but I think he's here for the future, and I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm cool with it.
Well, let's see how long you can be there, because United and strikers, it's not a good connection.
Well, Højlund's in Napoli now, so we got no choice.
Yeah, true.
Another player that we missed.
Nah, Højlund? He's a bum.
To Napoli.
He's a bum.
He's going to score 20 goals.
He's a bum, bro. He's a bum. And speaking of Napoli, let's get into Kevin De Bruyne. This one, I'm not sure. But for Napoli itself and what he brings to the league,
I'd argue
good.
I'd argue top.
You think top?
I'd argue top. I don't.
Really?
I think the Serie A allows you to play at your own tempo, and I think that's who else plays at their own tempo better than Kevin De Bruyne.
That's true. Then the argument might go against with Modric as well.
Okay, I reckon that. But see, it's different because Napoli are title contenders. Napoli are serious. Milan really aren't at the moment. I'd argue for top. I think he's a better signing than Sesko.
I think so as well.
So I'd put him in front of Sesko.
Okay, I think we'll leave him there. I think at least KDB is going to a competitive side that will actually probably win trophies more than Milan. But I would have wanted to see Kevin De Bruyne at another club. And
like who?
Just a different league, but maybe not.
Gotcha.
City.
Okay.
I still think he had it in him to stay at Man City for another 2 years. But it would have been weird to see him wear another
Premier League kit. I think that's also what he had. Right? He probably had the same thing in mind
to go up against. Yeah. I think the Spanish league would have been good for him.
Nah, man, I think the Serie A is perfect. I can't lie. I see a lot of good signs. I see a lot of good signs from him playing there. It's obviously an instant impact penalty. Off the debut, he's eased his way into the starting 11 easily. This guy's, I think, arguably the best midfielder the Premier League might have ever seen.
Let's do Modric then.
All right, let's do it.
And where are you putting Modric? Let me see if you agree. I'm going bottom tier, like between chopped and mid.
I'm going mid. Because I think, unlike De Bruyne, Modric is more of a it's more of a running midfielder way.
But he's still almost 40 years old. You should not be running. I think
that's why I'm putting him as mid.
When Madrid played with Milan played with a 3-back system. You know how much running that is for a midfielder?
Did you watch the game against Cremonese? Wait, Modric is on the ball the entire time, bro. He's exhausted.
It sucks. He should not be running that much after all the running and everything that he's done in his career to be. He should be again like in a team that really just controls possession for 90.
That just plays around him.
I guess you. Man, not looking good for Modric and Milan, to be honest, but I'll let you choose the next player.
Alrighty. Let's go with Jack Grealish. I want to go top.
I'm going top.
I want to go top. That's easy. This is an elite signing for Liverpool. For Everton.
Think about it. It's a World Cup year, and we're going to have Jack Grealish balling right before the World Cup. He's going to get a spot in the World Cup. I already see it. I already see it for England. 4GA,
arguably August's player of the month in the Premier League.
1 game less as well.
And 1 game less. That's
2
insane,
games, he has 4 assists.
Instant impact, bro. That's nuts.
I really like this signing a lot. We said it since the beginning. When Jack Grealish went to Man City, we were like, there goes his kind of career. Just slow.
There goes his flow. There goes his confidence. There goes his regular starting. It's always the same shit when these elite players go to Man City.
Yeah, I love it. I love the signing. And next, unless you have anything more to say with Grealish,
not for the most part. I just think it's good for him. He got another opportunity to prove that he can play first team football and that he should definitely be getting looked at for a possible World Cup entrance. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Team.
All right, we'll go with Garnacho, Keats.
This one hurts.
This one hurts for you.
This one hurts.
And I'm going chopped.
Chopped? Really?
Yes.
What's your
my reasoning?
Yeah, what's your reasoning for Garnacho being? Well, I know you already don't rate the guy.
I don't rate the guy. I'm surprised he was able to find a club that was willing to pay for him at the fee that United were asking for.
It's Chelsea, they're willing to pay for anybody.
It's Chelsea, they're willing to pay for whoever. The thing is that Chelsea have signed also 1 million wingers this season. And I know Garnacho wants a spot in the World Cup with Argentina. And honestly, I don't think this was a move for him because he's going to be like, I see him right here with his blonde hair in his presentation. I'm like, okay, this is like Mikhailo Mudryk type of player. And with the depth that Chelsea currently have at the wing spot, I don't see you have Neto, Gittins, who they just signed as well. We can get into him later. Estevao también, we can get into later.
It just kind of seems like he's really low in the pecking order.
João Pedro playing like a demon at the 10 now, maybe putting Cole Palmer on the right side again, like how we did against PSG at the
he's
Club World
really
Cup.
low in the pecking order.
So I honestly, for one, don't really rate the player, don't rate the move, and I think it's a win for Manchester United despite losing a player. So I think this move overall is pretty chopped.
I can't really help but disagree. I mean, I can't help but agree with the fact that, like I mentioned, he's just so low in the pecking order. There's just so many other possible countless formations that can play with him or without him. He just doesn't seem like he's going to start anytime soon.
Right.
There's a lot of players that have already proven that they can start for Chelsea, and the extra signings just aren't going to make his time any better. Although it does hurt in a sense that he's gone. You hate seeing your youth academy players leave like that, especially like that in a shitty way, in a very egotistical way. But I hope the best for him. While I'm agree that it's chopped, I do want him to smash it. I want us to come back to this and want him to be an elite winger. I want him to be questioned if he can be a top 3 winger in the Premier League.
Gotcha.
But obviously he's got a lot of work to do. So I guess we'll see from there.
Let's go with Carreras for Real Madrid, moving back. Coming home, homecoming back to Real Madrid.
Homecoming.
I think this is going to be a good signing.
It's a good signing.
And more so the fact that Madrid have lacked, defensive capabilities in the past seasons, and you probably finally have a natural left back. And
more so in the fullback positions. Yeah, more so in the fullback positions.
Yeah, in the fullback positions. And this is a player who, up against Yamal, the 2 times that they faced each other, I believe, or did they face each other? Yeah, they did. In the Champions League last season, he kind of got the most out of him playing against him for 180 minutes. So if he can pretty much keep, I'm actually looking forward to that 1v1 duel.
I think he's way better than Mendy. So I mean, he's definitely there to stay.
Really good player. I do like the player from Madrid. Good signing. Go up next.
I'm gonna go Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham.
Baller.
I'd argue top, but I think good is more than.
I think so. Good
is more than enough.
Yeah, really good pickup.
I think he's better than Carreras. I think it's a better signing than Carreras.
He kind of went under the radar. I think Spurs had links with him in the beginning, and it was just them. I know. I would have liked him at Arsenal, to be honest.
Over Madueke? Shit, it's a no-brainer. Over Martinelli too. That's also a no-brainer. Yeah,
he's a good player, and he's already shown it. Good, proved the fee more than anything as well. Next, I'm going to go with. Let's go Edson Alvarez.
Chopped.
And it's chopped.
It's chopped.
Off the rip.
From the start, it's dead.
I didn't like the move, even with Mourinho being in the staff. Mourinho gets the boot, and it's even worse because now, will he even be playing? Oh, his debut. Oh, my days.
Disaster class?
Disaster class, way. Disaster class. It was so poor. And I don't know. I think, like I said in the previous clips and everything, you move from the Premier League, months away from the World Cup. Downgrade, whatever you do. Doesn't matter even if you're not getting most of the minutes. It's the Premier League. It's you sub in, you play, whatever. It's the Premier League. Comparing to the Turkish league, huge L in my opinion. I think it's a chop move.
On top of that, you're a captain, way. You need to be playing first team football. You need to be playing regular, more competitive football. So now, not only have you butchered your opportunity to do that, you also stopped yourself from playing any European football.
Right.
You're not playing with an elite manager anymore as Mourinho got sacked. And when you possibly could have had a better opportunity in the Liga MX, because I know there are teams that will take Edson Alvarez in a heartbeat, you go and now you're stuck at Turkey with nobodies. Chopped. Very, very chopped.
Hope you guys agree with this, to be honest. Next, we'll go with, let's see. Florian Wirtz. Why not? I think this is a good signing, and I'm going to put him in the beginning of good.
Okay, I back that.
Because 3 games in the Premier League, and we kind of really haven't seen him do what he does.
003, he barely completed his first successful dribble against Arsenal.
No way.
Yeah, I read something like that. They hadn't completed the dribble way.
And I think him playing in midfield 3 isn't his role. I actually thought he would be playing off the left and kind of playing as like a
inside forward,
like he was in Germany. But we're not seeing that. So I think the physique isn't there. I think he's just got to get used to the Premier League more than anything. But so far, good signing. I think overpay, though. Not going to lie. overpay.
Oh, granted, it's Florian Wirtz. We've seen what he can do. The guy,
and this is a player that I really like.
He's an elite player. Obviously, we've seen him at his best, and it's proven that you don't go invincible. You don't go undefeated for nothing. You know, you have to be elite to do that. He's still taking his time to adapt to the Premier League.
Yeah,
I do agree with you the fact that he is overpriced, but overall, it still works. It's a good signing.
Fair. Donnarumma, Keeks. Where would you put Gigi Donnarumma? To City. Oof. This was the best goalkeeper last year.
I want to argue top, honestly. This is a guy that I honestly say might be in his prime at the moment, looking for another. Are Italy World Cup bound or not? Again, are they about to not Italy qualify again,
Italy
bro?
Miss a World Cup here and there, but currently shit. They're not out of the World Cup.
Okay, I think I'd still argue that this is a top signing due to the fact that Ederson is now at the door. Trafford isn't the best goalkeeper.
No.
And Donnarumma clearly proved why he's a Champions League winner.
Mm-hmm.
PSG got rid of him with the signing of Chevalier. Immediately, it was proven to him that they did not want anything to do with him. Nope. Kept open his doors, got rid of Ederson with the quickness, and signed in Donnarumma. I am pissed because he said yes to Man U at the fucking start of the window. Once the season was over, he had already said, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind playing for Manchester United. We made no moves. We made no contact. Man City obviously do what they do best. Fucking spend money.
Yeah.
Donnarumma is a top signing, and I think he's going to get a shit ton of clean sheets.
Fair enough. Top signing it is. What about Darwin Núñez? I think I would put Darwin Núñez in the bottom half. Again,
I'd put him at the best of mid.
Best of mid
because
it's Saudi though, Keys.
Yes, but it's also good for him because
he'll get paid. But
I mean, it's also good for just his level way. That guy clearly just wasn't capable of proving it in the Premier League. Unfortunately, you go to Saudi, you get your confidence back. You're what? You're 25, 26?
Yeah, true.
You're not that old yet. You can definitely possibly make a move back to another top team in Europe.
And reaching your prime, maybe.
This is a World Cup season, like you mentioned, and a lot of these players keep that in mind. Where they're going to go, where they're going to play first team football.
Confidence
where
boost.
Can they get their confidence back? And I think while it's as good as it can get, it's still decent for Darwin Núñez.
Fair. All right. Next, let's go with Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is back.
Pogba back again.
I'm still gonna go mid. I can't really expect much.
No, you can't. You can't. It's just cool. It's just cool to see that he's
for the sports, lads. If you guys understand what Pogba means to us and to the sports, and you guys just know Pogba's back, and especially we're about to see some EAFC cards.
Him and Ansu Fati are on a bit of a revenge tour. It's gonna hopefully we can see the best of him.
That'll be sick, and they're playing Champions League football as well.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
That'll be badass. Now let's go with Reinders to Manchester City as well. I like this move. Not enough to put him at the top, but I think a little bit up here in the good. Unless you would argue otherwise. This is a really good footballer.
He is. He's
really good footballer.
Fucking class. It's tough to say right now just because of the results Man City have had in the past 3 games.
2 games of 3, lads.
But I also don't put Reinders at fault for those either.
No.
If that makes sense.
No.
So I'd have to agree, man. We saw him. We definitely saw what he's capable of at the start of the season. We saw what this guy can do with a bunch of shitters at Milan. He's an elite footballer, man. He's a great signing, and we're hoping to see good things for him in the oncoming season.
Marcus Rashford, I will put him at good as well.
Oh, man.
Not top because I don't see him being that difference maker for Barcelona, and I don't think he was also signed for that, but I know he's a good depth piece to play anywhere I'm on that front line. Barcelona striker, left wing, right wing, second striker, however you want to see it. This is still a good player that has really good qualities. You can't hate the move. It was also a loan move, I believe.
Yes, it was a loan with option to buy.
So I think this is a really good pickup. Next, let's go Joe Bellingham. This is a player who I don't think will be anything like his brother. I think.
Nothing close.
I think he has a similar build, but I don't think it'll be him. And I've just seen the eye test. But I'm going to go, I maybe want to go mid, like closer or good.
If he's going to be good, he's going to be all the way at the end of good.
At the end of good.
Yeah, he's going to be all the way.
But I'm going to first put him at the first part of mid because I think there's also going to be an expectation because the bar that his brother left at the club was peak. I mean, they lost the league in the last match week, unfortunately.
And he didn't play.
That's another.
Yeah, he was
He didn't play.
No, he was injured.
Shit.
That's low key why they didn't win the league.
Low key because they lost by a goal or they drew or something like that. Something like that. But I think the pressure is going to be on for the kid. And I don't see him making like a move from Dortmund to Real Madrid like his brother.
No,
Madrid's
not at all.
Going to have 2 Bellinghams as well. So I don't see it. Now, let you pick the next player.
Did you actually hear that Joe Bellingham's parents? This is just rumored. That his parents aren't allowed in the locker room or some shit anymore.
I don't know. I guess his parents were complaining.
I kind of call bullshit. There's no way his parents walked into the locker room.
I have no idea, but I heard his dad. His dad had a word with a club director or something like that.
Jesus. All right. How about we go with Luis Diaz to Bayern.
Luis Diaz. He was pretty much. I want
to argue. This is a potentially top signing.
Okay.
Luis Diaz is Premier League proven. The guy on his day is a ridiculously good player. Yeah. He's already made an impact for Bayern Munich. Coleman out the door. He's going to start every single game. Him and Olise burning down the flanks will be a disaster for any fucking defensive pairing you have.
And this is more so of a top signing for the club as well, because I've argued and I have rumored a bunch of wingers to Bayern because it just suits Bayern as a whole. Bayern is a team that really play with their wingers really well. It's their style of play. And I had argued, okay, Nico Williams, Rafael Leao, even Kudus would have been a good fit at Bayern. But Luis Diaz, I mean, we see what he can do. And I think he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder because he was pretty much asked to leave.
Get the fuck out.
To leave because, Liverpool wanted to, go on a haul. So with that being said, I think it's a top signing. And we already see what he's doing. So another top signing, Eze, off the rip.
Top. Arteta doesn't even want to start him. Fuck that.
Wait, what do you mean? He had 2 days in the building. Sorry, he had barely a week in the building.
I'd have a fucking day in the building and I'd start him over Martinelli. Wait.
Yeah, but you also got to see the situation. We're playing Liverpool away.
But what is the situation?
We're playing Liverpool away.
Proven. Mm-hmm. You didn't go too far. You left Palace to go to Arsenal. You were still in the same country.
Yeah, but it was one
game.
How
much movement can you possibly have made to not make an instant impact?
It was one game.
And now you guys are already lost the league.
Oh my God.
How do we lose the league?
It was one game. It was one game, bro. It was just one game.
So much for that Big Six bullshit.
You could say this isn't a top signing, and then 36 games later, we win the league. And you're like, okay, I predicted this not to be a top signing. This is a top signing, Keeks. Premier League proven, like you said, you're pretty much saying for me.
It's because you put warts at good and not.
Well, our argument is saying he hasn't shown us shit in 3 games.
But Eze's good. Is Eze top? Is Eze Luis Diaz? Is Eze Isak?
All right, maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself.
Mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
But I think it's because the thing is, I really see this transfer and I'm like, okay, like this is one of the best moves in all of the summer. If we have Jack Grealish here, Keeks, we can have Eze here.
Yeah.
Come on. Next.
I mean, I guess.
It is.
I guess.
Let's go to Man U now. See what you have to say about this.
I bet.
Brian Mbeumo.
Top. No, it's not top. I'd put him. I'd argue he's a better signing than Reinders. I'd argue he's a better signing than Reinders.
Sure.
I think I think the one part that they did have full depth of was their central midfield position.
Okay.
Obviously, the lack of KDB was a bit of a force to push that, but there were way more important positions they had to deal with.
Gotcha.
I'd argue the same shit for Mbeumo, honestly. Our offensive unit wasn't the one thing we needed to focus on. But I think this is a top Premier League proven player. The guy's obviously made already an instant impact. He has goals. He has the confidence. He's probably arguably our best performing player at the moment. So I'd leave him at good. It's a good signing.
Fair. Now let's go with
Woltemad.
How
do you say Woltemad?
The W in Germany is like sounded with the V. So
is the E silent though, or is it
Woltemad? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. But
mid. Overpriced as shit.
Because that transfer fee was ridiculous, lads.
This was a forced transfer way. They needed to spend as much money as possible to get the signing done like that. And that's exactly what they did. This guy will not live up to the hype. I don't expect many goals coming from him, unfortunately. He's just not that guy for
build
me.
And Šeško build.
He's not that guy for me. You know?
He's also another Bundesliga goal scorer. And I think he had more goals than Šeško last season.
Nah, Šeško finished like 20-something.
He had 13 Bundesliga goals.
Yeah, did we say? Can I check? How many goals do you have in the Champions League?
It's Stuttgart.
Yeah.
It's Stuttgart.
Yeah.
And also, this is the
Just
extended
go
Champions
please.
League phase.
Extended? The fuck
It
does that
was.
mean? Oh,
That's
yeah,
the same
you're
argument
right.
people have with Rafinha almost outscoring Ronaldo. We played more games.
Let me see. Real quick. Bundesliga. How many goals did this guy score? Oh, wrong season. Whoops. Hold on.
Sick one.
He started 17 games and scored 12 goals.
17 games of 38.
That's decent, though.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not too
But
bad.
the transfer fee was outrageous.
And
Outrageous.
like the rest of these players who are coming to the Bundesliga and still not adapting to the Premier League, I think it's going to take even longer for this guy to adapt. The only one that has really gone off the rip is none other than our next choice right here, Ugo Ekitike, to Liverpool.
This guy's a top signing.
This is a top signing. This guy is just as good as Isak, I'd argue.
If we're being realistic, Isak wasn't even needed after what Ekitike gave you in 2-3 games. This is more so like a depth piece now because I think Ekitike could play on the left. And especially how Gakpo plays, I think Ekitike can replicate that.
I think Ekitike can fight Isak for a starting spot.
They're not going to spend 170.
I know they're not, but I'd argue that that's even a possibility. That if
now
Isak,
that we're actually looking at it, that roster that Liverpool has forward in the forward line, they have wingers who can play striker. Ekitike can play wing and striker. Isak can play wing and striker. Salah can play wing and striker. Gakpo can play wing and striker. Chiesa can play wing and striker. That's actually mad.
Yeah, we're fucking cooked.
That's actually mad.
Yeah, we're cooked. Just give him the league.
But that is a proper signing. That
Ekitike was. I honestly would have preferred Ekitike other than Sesko because oh my god, every time I watch this guy play, he's a fucking joy to watch, man. He was a joy to watch in the Bundesliga. He's a joy to watch now. He's finally getting his opportunity to prove himself, and he's fighting for a World Cup spot.
Next, yeah, I agree with you actually on that one. Liam Delap, for me, I've never rated the player as well. I think he's just a Brexit striker, but he's not a Chelsea caliber player.
He's not Edson chopped, but he's chopped.
Yeah, he's not Edson chopped, but he's actually chopped. We'll put him a little bit up here. I didn't really like this player at all. I know he was cooking for Man City in the academy, but he just looks like he's meant to play in the championship for some reason. I don't know if that's too harsh on him, but I don't see it. And I've watched him all summer.
It seems like they were eager to buy a striker right away. And now it's looking like the guy's not even going to start and play regular football anymore.
Mm-hmm.
At the start, as soon as he was signed, we were like, oh yeah, Chelsea got their 9. They got their new guy. Then they went and signed a shit ton of other players. And Liam Delap, like a lot of other players, are just falling down the ranks. Let's go with our fellow Canadian, Jonathan David. I think fellow Canadian.
Hey, we're only a couple hours
Canadians, I guess,
from Canada.
I'm going good.
I think this is a good signing.
This is an elite player that has needed to make a big move for a while now.
He spent a whole contract in France for Lille, and now he leaves on a free, which he should have left a long time ago. This is a really good player. It's a natural goal scorer. Didn't he already score? Yeah, he already scored. He scored in his debut.
Yeah, lo va a romper, güey.
He scored in his debut.
He's an elite player, bro.
Jonathan Tah for Bayern. I'm going to go last of mid. I don't think...
You don't rate Tah?
I don't rate Tah. I really don't rate Tah. When he was rumored to Barcelona, I was like, hell no.
He fits your guys' system.
No, he does not. He is so tanky. He's too slow. He gives me like a worse and a thicker Boateng vibes.
Wait, it's because he's fucking smart. He's a leader in the back way. He's a veteran.
Just try to picture Jonathan Tah playing the outside traps for Barcelona and try to catch up. It's impossible.
You guys would get cooked by that shit.
And
anyways.
Also, even then, like he just looks goofy sometimes. Some of his defending looks actually like chopped. So I might even put him at chopped, bro. But
okay. I think this is a decent signing for Bayern.
I think it was for free as well, too. So maybe that gives him the benefit of the doubt to not be chopped. Next,
I guess we'll leave him there.
We'll go Gyökeres. Gyökeres is a top signing, Keeks, and I hope you don't disagree with that. Gyökeres is a top signing.
Nah, he's a top signing. This guy's European proven. He's an elite footballer.
Just a little bit more depth.
He just needs a little bit more time. He might start tearing up the league.
Estevao. I think this is a good signing.
Can I argue that he's a top signing?
No.
Would you not
yet.
put him there?
I think he needs a little bit more maturity, and you could see it.
I think by the end of the season, we'll have him in a different spot, but
maybe.
Estevao is a fucking sick signing, bro.
I love how I don't know how we translate this in English, but it's bien atrevido. Like he's very like going forward, direct.
He's very determined.
He's determined to go forward and find something happen, and that's why I respect. So good player, to be honest. Well, we'll put him a little bit closer.
I'm so jealous that Chelsea managed to get this motherfucker.
Yeah, baller. Not gonna lie, baller.
He's sick.
Let's go with Jadon Sancho to Villa on deadline day.
Out the fucking door, waste man.
Was it a fee or a loan?
It was like 30 mil or something, or like 20 mil or something.
Wow.
I think
so he's officially a Villa player.
Yeah.
Where would you put him?
If I'm not mistaken, I'd put him mid.
Okay.
The guy's not a.
I know
he's not a professional footballer. I think that's the best way I can put it.
He didn't do too bad with Chelsea last year.
Nah,
he lifted
not
a trophy.
really.
The thing is, we could also include the same argument that we had with Jack Grealish. You know, he's going to express himself. You know, at a smaller club. Maybe that's the case with Sancho. Maybe get to see him just in full confidence on the ball. But I think Jack Grealish is a much better player than Jadon Sancho.
I also think Villa are on a gigantic decline while Everton are looking to make big moves, man.
Yeah, they've yet to win.
So I can't really argue that they're in the same position because Villa's, like I said, they're on the downside. They're not looking too hot. Right. They're fucking absorbing goals at the moment. And I don't think Sancho's just the right fit or was just the right choice.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
I'm glad we got him out the door though. Shit, I'm cool with that. You guys can take him however much you guys want. But ultimately, it's just a mid signing.
Next, Dean Howson is easily top, and I'm going to put him really close to Isak.
He's a top 3 signing.
Top 3 signing. Dean Howson is a baller, and right off the rip, I think it was a missing puzzle. Because this guy's capabilities to play out the back, confidence he has, and he gets the job done defensively. Beautiful signing.
He wouldn't exist if Lenny Yoda went Madrid.
Lenny Yoda was never going to get him moved to Real Madrid.
He's fucking sick. Lenny Yoda's nuts. But that's besides the point. Dean Huijsen
I think De Ligt is miles better, but yeah.
Dean Huijsen is arguably a top 3 prospect in terms of what the youth can produce. In terms of the younger generation coming in right now. This guy is elite, bro. We're watching a 19, 20-year-old play like he's been playing for 30 years, bro. Play like he's on the verge of retirement way. Like he's gone through his entire career and already knows the ups and downs of the sport. This guy is going to be elite for a long time, bro.
I agree. Next, we'll go with Nicholas Jackson. I'm going to put him in the mid signings.
I think I'd put him...
He's not a good signing.
No, and
he's not known. He's known to miss the easy chances and bad decisions.
On top of that, Harry Kane is there. This guy's not going to play a lot of football. He's not going to play a lot of football. This guy is playing the fucking Pokal.
And then,
this guy is there to play the fucking cup games, bro.
The thing is, the fall off Bayern fans are going to see when you have Kane and then you put in Nicholas Jackson.
Oh, yeah, the difference.
The difference. Yeah, the difference is going to be insane.
And Bayern made Choupo-Moting look sick. So, I mean,
yeah, they did.
I reckon they can get goals out of this guy.
Fair. They also made Matheus Tel look sick.
He's obviously not fucking Harry Kane, but I don't think he's the worst signing they could have brought. I think this is like also a guy that was fucking forced out the door and is looking, to make a little bit of a revenge to make a better name for himself and prove that he can definitely still get it done in a different team. So I think it's a decent signing for him.
Alrighty, perfect. What about Rooney Bargi?
See, I low-key rate this kid. He's decent.
I've never seen a
talented
football game.
I watched him absolutely torch United in our last fucking Champions League.
Oh, you're right.
I watched him absolutely blend.
And he was younger too,
and that's when I started taking notice of him. So I know he's decent. I'm gonna put him. I think for the fact that he's still not registered, I would argue mid. But I think the bottom of the barrel of good
really
isn't too bad either.
I think,
but it's I think mid is better because he's, like I said, he's still not registered. He will still have to fight for a bunch of positions because there's a lot of depth in that Barca offense. So I think mid is decent.
Yeah, I agree.
I think top of mid would be good.
Top of mid?
This guy's a baller, man. This guy's a
really?
baller. Bro.
Okay,
yes, he's very fucking talented.
Fair. I respect it.
Keep your eyes up once he gets registered.
João Pedro is a very good footballer. I've been on this guy for a minute. Pause. I've been following this guy for a minute now, ever since Watford to Brighton. He was cooking it up at Brighton. I had him on my fantasy team for years. And at Chelsea, he's cooking. He is cooking, and this is a player I rate highly. He just does it all. Bit of Brexit, bit of flair, goal scoring, heading ability, pens. Fucking baller, man.
I, on the other hand, low-key can't stand Joao Pedro, but I also can't help but admit that the guy's balling. I think that's why he fucking riles me up. But I mean, for the most part, you got everything else spot on. The guy's a baller. He's confident and he's ready to talk his shit and back it too. So I mean, good for him. I'd leave it at good.
Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen. This is one of the first transfers of the window.
Is it crazy to say that as mid?
Not at all. No, I could put him maybe chopped if you want to argue.
They sold Trent and brought in a worse defending right back.
There you go.
And you guys can't tell me that he's a better defending right back because he's not even a fucking right back to begin with. The guy is an offensive wing back.
There was games in Leverkusen where he was playing as that front three. So
but Trent was the problem,
and with the national team too. There's games where he's playing right wing for the national team, and there's Dumfries and Timber right behind him.
That was late in the World Cup, wasn't that? Or was it the Euros?
I'm not sure. It was the Euros, but there's games where Frimpong was playing right wing for the Netherlands. So, like he said, you brought in a worse defender than Trent, and going forward, technically he's worse than Trent.
I mean,
physically he's better than Trent. Physically he's better. He's faster. He maybe stronger, but we're
stronger than Trent. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. Trent is not that strong.
Frimpong's a little bony guy.
All right, yeah, fair. But his speed, maybe he's just aggressive. I think he's an aggressive footballer.
I'd have to agree. I think Trent definitely does he's not an aggressive type of footballer.
I don't really rate the move that much. 40 mil as well. And we're seeing Szoboszlai currently fit in at right back like a...
better than what Frimpong can do.
Yeah, well, also we haven't seen Frimpong. We saw Frimpong for one game. Got injured after.
I reckon he's not bottom of the barrel mid. Okay. I don't think he's Nicholas Jackson.
We'll put him up here then.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Alrighty. Next. Let's go Noni Madueke.
Chopped.
Really?
He's shit, man.
He was our best player, but was best player against Liverpool.
Then you guys are not winning shit. If Noni Madueke was your best player against Liverpool, then you guys should not expect to win a fucking thing.
He was the only player trying to make something happen, trying to stir up, trying to attack a wingback. A fullback.
What about Martinelli? He was cooking.
Yeah, Martinelli was shit. Everyone knows Martinelli's shit. We didn't expect much from him when we saw him on the team sheet. And we can't say anyone else was better because the game was really a match between midfield and defense.
Nah, mid is cool because chopped. Well, I mean, we got those three guys right here, and I can't possibly compare him to.
Yeah. I know he's gonna prove us wrong though. I just know. Madueke will come in as a better than average role player.
Midwake.
But one thing I'll say is better off the right, for sure.
For the most part.
Next, Anthony, another winger who leaves Manchester United officially, no longer a Manchester United player.
This is a good signing.
This is a very good signing.
This is a good signing. Anthony, Betis can clearly get the best out of Anthony. Yes. He is a fucking La Liga merchant, hands down. He's right where he belongs. The fans fucking adore him. It's a great signing on both ends. He gets to go play the football that he wants. Man United gets to kick him the fuck out. I think it's good on both ends. This is a great signing.
João Felix to Al Nassr. It's a chopped.
Y lo está rompiendo, güey. He's tearing. He's gonna tear up the Saudi league. I know, but it's
really hard to not really tear up the Saudis, dude.
Ronaldo hasn't won shit.
Yeah, Ronaldo's the exception to that. Dude, this guy flopped everywhere he went.
Yeah, that's such a
showing what he could do in Saudi.
Man.
This is a chop signing, chop for the player, chop for the club. Not for the club. Club is actually feasting.
Well, chop for the player would be a bit of an overreaction because, like we mentioned, for the majority of these players,
he's not going to get a World Cup spot.
He's looking at it though.
He's not going to though.
He's looking at it though. And if he continues scoring the way he is, who knows? Maybe he might get an eye. He might get a fucking.
Maybe
he might get looked at just a tad bit. But I reckon it would be hard to fit into that Portugal team right now.
Alrighty, next, Xavi Simons to Spurs. Keeks, where would you have this player? This is a very good footballer. Some people say that they like this move better than what they would have liked Spurs for Eze for Spurs.
I want to argue top, but I think I'd put him right there next to Wirtz in terms of good.
Okay. Xavi Simons right next to Wirtz. Kind of makes sense. Good player. Will bring a lot of chances created for Spurs as a whole.
That's one of my favorite wonder kids, man. I'm so pissed. We were linked with him every other fucking season just for him to go to Spurs, bro. Devastated.
Subimendi to Arsenal.
Mid.
I think I think, but I am not going to agree. I think I'll put him end of good.
Okay.
It's a different footballer compared to what Partey was. And I like Partey for his defensive ability. Subimendi doesn't really offer as much, but I think on the ball, he's top. Like, just so comfortable on the ball, splitting lines, whatever. But I think he's still yet to adapt to the physicality of the Premier League. But he will come good. He will be a starter for years. I can say that. And I think if we put him here, it's because we're agreeing that he has a bigger role than all of these guys here. He's starting every match.
Yeah. So I'd have to agree.
Boom. Next. Mateus Cunha, Keeks. This is one of your players that you rate. I kind of like the player as well.
He's Premier League proven. The guy can definitely get it done in a shit team, which is good for Manchester United. I'd put him under good. I think the middle of good is cool. I think right there is decent.
Fair.
You know, the guy has a bit to prove. Unfortunately, he already got fucking injured, which is just our luck. But I mean, hopefully we can get him back as soon as possible because we fucking need him.
Juan Garcia to Barcelona. He's already saved their asses against Vallecano. He came up big. Ter Stegen, Szczesny.
Top.
I don't know. I think this might be the answer to some of their issues, goalkeeping wise.
You guys need some fucking center backs, but I mean,
yeah, we do need some center backs.
It's because I think for like what you mentioned, the fact that he might be the most impactful signing you guys have made for the window.
Look how bad our goalkeepers fucked us last season. Szczesny was a horror show, especially in the Champions League.
He made some fucking good saves though.
Yeah, he
kept you guys alive in a couple games. Dude. Yeah, he has some shitters.
So we'll do good for now, but I think he will be a very good player.
I think top of good is decent for him though.
Now that we're on goalkeepers, the dude Manchester United's new goalkeeper, Lamont, whatever you want to say.
The bottom of good.
No,
okay.
We've never seen him play.
The guy has the most saves. The guy made the most saves in Europe in the world last season.
I really doubt that. It's also
he played for fucking he played for fucking Antwerp. So it's obviously a reason why he got fucking belted. But I mean,
I think as of now, every goalkeeper that's rumored with Man U is just going to be mid.
Granted, I'm not saying this guy is elite. I'm not saying this is our destiny call. I'm not saying he's the guy that's going to fix all our problems. But he's not a bad goalkeeper. I think top of mid is cool too. I'm more than fine with leaving him there. Because like you said, he's not proven. And
no one knows him, bro.
And Manchester United, when it comes to goalkeepers, has been a shit show lately. So I guess we'll see.
Joan Wissa to Newcastle for 55 plus. He had goals last season. Him and Mbeumo were cooking. If we have Mbeumo here at United, Newcastle's a better club than United. Shit,
yeah. They're gonna finish 6 out of 10 looks. 6 out of 10. I was riled.
They're gonna finish higher than United.
I was definitely a tad bit riled. Not gonna lie, but I think bottom of good is good too. Like you said, these are Premier League proven players, and these are guys that are going to make a difference. I think he will score more goals than Woltemade
and Mbeumo. Ryan Cherky to Man City, my glorious king. Honestly, chopped. No, but I think I don't know. It's because it could go either way. Like this move could either ruin him as a player in terms of confidence and what he kind of can do, or it can elevate him to be that next big player under Pep. But I think if that's the case, I think good.
Nah, good is cool. We've clearly seen what this guy can do, man. We haven't seen an ambidextrous footballer like this in quite some time. He hadn't gone to
City.
I think we all kind of wish he didn't go to City. But after that United semifinal, he kind of has a vendetta against us now, so we had to choose City.
Milos Kerkez to Liverpool. I think he had a good game.
This is a good signing. Well. This is a good. He's a much better fullback. He was a much better fullback signing than Frimpong.
He's a little slow, but he's a good player.
But he gets a job done with. Now this is ese güey le echa huevos. That is an aggressive footballer.
Osimhen officially a Galatasaray player. This is, in my opinion, a chopped decision by him.
I'd have to agree. The Turkish league just is so uncompetitive.
You had so many suitors for you. You could have been a Chelsea player. You could have been a Manchester United player. You could have been a Liverpool player. You could have been a Spurs player.
Well, you could have stayed at Napoli and had KDB feed you fucking goals off the rip. You could have moved to Inter. You could have gone back to back way.
Chopped, honestly.
Big time. Bad move.
Ryan Aynuri. Mid?
The only reason I'd argue that he's good is because Gvardiol's pretty injury prone. So I reckon this guy's going to get a lot of football played. On top of that, their offensive depth isn't the best. So if they do have to push him center back, he will definitely be there for the left-hand flank.
Trent Alexander-Arnold or Real Madrid. Is this a top signing? Is this a good signing?
I want it to be a top signing because I low-key rent Trent. I low-key do rent Trent.
I do rate Trent too.
I want him to work.
The thing is, I don't think we'll see Trent against good clubs, and that'll ruin his reputation.
You think they'll sit him against top
like
teams?
Barcelona, against like Bayern, against whoever, Liverpool? I don't think he'll be that guy playing. We're gonna see a mixture of Valverde playing right back. Who do they play right back? I think Carvajal. I think played the past couple games.
Play this guy's fucking center mid. Fuck it.
Swap him with Valverde.
Low key, I think that seems like a shout. That seems like a shout. Yeah, good signing is cool.
All right. James Benoit Gittins. Honestly, I'm going to go mid. I didn't see enough to really go out and splurge on this guy. And he's not a starter right now. I can also compare him to what maybe... Well, it's because, look, he's a better player than Garnacho, I think. He'll maybe offer more to Chelsea than Garnacho, but he won't offer more or as much as Estevao.
Or Joao Pedro.
So I'm going to put him in that mid category.
Or Pedro Neto.
That's the thing.
Or Cole Palmer. Yeah,
there you go. So mid kind of works out. Colomwani, this is a player you wanted to have on here for sure. Where would you add this player, Keeks?
I think towards the end of good is not bad.
Okay. Fair.
I think this is also another player that just has a vendetta, man. These guys just get counted out by a lot of teams. They get counted out by a lot of supporters, a lot of watchers. And I think Spurs at the moment and Thomas Frank can definitely bring the best out of some certain footballers, man. Fair. I think Colomwani can definitely make a push for the starting 11 and can definitely make a push to score a decent amount of goals.
You play anywhere as well.
Also that he can play around any side of the any position in offense. Player? Yeah.
Hincapié to Arsenal.
Hincapié to Arsenal.
This is a good player, Keeks. Really good player.
This is a sick player, bro. Hincapié is nuts.
Young as hell, too.
This is a good one.
South American blood. Proper. This tier list has been concluded, lads. Let us know if you guys agree to this. But before we finalize this, are we moving any player to any other category here that you feel maybe we could have an argument to drop or add or bump or drop or whatever?
I think maybe we should fix the actual categories. Like, who's the best signing? I think it's Isak.
Okay, so the best signing is Isak.
I think
Housen is a top 3 signing.
While I do think Grealish is the top signing, I think he's the least top signing. I think Grealish will definitely go towards the end.
And who's
Eze.
your top 3?
And Eze.
Who's your top 3? Give me your top 3. We'll go from there.
Isak, Housen, and Ekitike, man. I'd argue maybe Luis Diaz, but I think those 3 right there are easily the top signings of this season.
Well, mine would be Isak, Housen,
and Gyökeres. I can leave him there. I can leave that too.
If Arsenal's going to the Premier League,
it's going to be because of Gyökeres. Okay. Yeah, I back that. Right? Yeah, I back that.
Fair.
I think the other ones can say like that.
Good. Give me your top 3 from the good category. I would argue Wirtz, yes.
I think I'd leave Wirtz and Xavi Simons there. But I mean, that's just me. Maybe
John Garcia third. Not going to lie.
Who else is there?
No one will have a mega impact, I think, than these.
I think Joao Pedro can definitely go a little higher.
Okay.
Not in front of him, but he's correct.
This doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, I get you. Top 5. Okay. Top 5 then.
Boom.
Is that cool then?
Yeah, that's cool. Top 5 from here down.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's cool.
Mid section.
Lamens can definitely go a little bit more.
He can drop. Yeah, yes, he can drop. I think if we're being for real now, I think it'll be looking like this and like this. Man, I don't know. This top 5 is weird. I don't want to have.
Want to have Job there?
Or Job there. Maybe we can go. Honestly, like this. This actually wouldn't be too bad. I think
that's cool. Yeah, I think
because if this goalkeeper can cook for United, then at least he
was bought to zone to phase out Onana, so he's gonna play a lot of football.
Okay, cool.
I think we had to put. Hold on. So just end it off. Like I mentioned, this is just the worst fucking.
Oh my god, you're such an idiot, bro.
Yeah, that's easily the worst signing of this of the summer window.
Putting Edson at the end, lads. This is a worst signing. I agree. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like below, comment down below if you guys agree with us or disagree, and who do you guys have in these categories that we have for you guys. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Keeks, close this out for me.
Thanks you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.